starting in 3, 2, 1. Hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Coco is here with Moon, and we are continuing Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright. Let's see. I'm not sure. Would this be the one where we...
Good question. I wonder about the cloak, but I don't think that'll be used until later.
Like, the cloak is... Yeah, when I was... Also, maybe, like, something about...
Well, like... Well, no, that
wait.
would only back it up, wouldn't it?
I mean, the thing is, we didn't find a staff up there, did we?
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
there was no... The only thing we found up there was the pendant.
So I'm not seeing anything immediately. We might need to press them again, just to see if something new pops up, because sometimes it's like that. Maybe especially since Maya was like, let's press like we've never pressed before.
Yeah. I wonder if the name might be good. You say you're not familiar with the name Kira.
Yes, I've never heard it before.
But I say, that's your name, young lady. Honestly, what witchery is this? Okay, that's matches up to the original. Wait. Are we able to bring out faces from the court record or no?
I don't think so. Oh. Oh. That's cute. That's really cute.
I love it. What a good squashed face everybody in. That's so good. Eve! Darklaw. Looking at Eve like, I want to pet the kitty.
Yeah!
Spella, no thoughts, head empty.
Well, that
was the part of the original thing. She doesn't recognize him.
Okay.
I don't think showing her own face is gonna do much.
Yeah, I don't think so either, since there's not really anything there that's different from what's already been said.
Yeah, maybe you are onto something with the pendant, and maybe like to show her that, because that's how supposedly the worm was summoned or whatever.
The pendants were what were needed to on that contraption that had the ladder that led up to like that second part of the tower.
Yeah, but like the idea, my brain's reasoning is like, so they keep talking about she has nothing that she could summon with, right? What about that? I don't know. It's just a thought, because I'm grasping at straws at this point. It's like, can I give you to make you talk? Right past them?
Yeah, it has to be something here, because how did she...
Yeah, the girl's a witch. But how do we bring up the fact... Wait, the Grand Grimoire, maybe. Because there's... Or, like, what spell it is.
Well, Darklaw is saying that she used the mirror. But she doesn't have a staff, so It has to be, like, on this
thing.
statement that something's off.
Yeah. But also, like, later on she's like, I can't use magic.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, so yeah. We'll probably get a chance now. Because we got the other statement where she was like, I can't use magic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here we go.
Wait a second, there's something not right about this testimony. It's just a hunch, but what should I do? Press further. Miss Kira, I have one simple question for you. You stated earlier in your testimony that you snuck past the vigilantes guarding the bell tower and went right inside. Tell me, did you use the spell Demir to get by them? That must certainly be the case. Had she not, she would surely have been spotted. Objection. But remember what she let slip just a moment or two ago? She denied being a witch, and stated she cannot use magic. Ah! Therefore, if that's true, then you, Miss Kira, would not have been able to use Demir at all. Objection! What a ridiculous argument. How else would this girl have been able to walk right into the bell tower unnoticed by the guards? Explain that. Objection! It's simple, they're fucking incompetent. I have a better idea. How about we have the witness herself explain it to you? Without your fucking interruptions.
Right.
What do you say, Miss Kira?
Without your leading.
Yeah, literally.
I am not a witch. And I cannot use magic.
So then? Exactly how were you able to ascend the bell tower without being noticed? Witness, amend your testimony this instant.
Okay.
What's going on? There's got to be another way she got into that bell tower unseen. But other than magic, I have no idea what that could be. They're all idiots, Feeny. They're all idiots.
I was wearing the robe of invisibility, so no one was able to see me there.
Hold it. Huh? Wait just a second! Did you just say robe of invisibility?
Whoops. Did not mean to hit that. Yes, that is correct.
A robe of invisibility? Surely you don't mean... a robe that can make one vanish from sight when worn.
Yes, that is correct.
What? I get one. Miss Kira, do you have that robe on you right now?
I don't have it.
Did it not come through?
I
yelled, huh? Really loud. Huh?
That is, I dropped it. Back at the bell tower.
Where'd you get those flowers, honey? The heck was that? Why was Kira looking over at Darklaw when she spoke just now? Are you listening to this farce, my lord? Surely you do not give any credence to this witness's testimony. Especially to this preposterous notion of a robe of invisibility. Indeed. I must say, witness, that is quite an unbelievable story.
Objection.
I don't think it's that crazy, Your Honor. What? If something like magic can exist, the chances of a robe of invisibility being real are pretty high, wouldn't you say?
Objection.
If such is the case, then how about you put your evidence where your mouth is? Prove that this robe of invisibility exists. I'd be happy to. Prove it? What say you, defender? Can you prove to the court that the robe of invisibility does in fact exist? Yeah, that and a bag of chips, my dude. Yes, Your Honor. The defense believes it has the evidence to prove the robe's existence. Why am I not surprised? A ridiculous defender only begets ridiculous arguments. I've gotta admit, an invisible robe does sound pretty far-fetched, even for Labyrinthia. I don't know why. But there's even the slightest possibility this evidence is right. I've got to try it. Very well, defender, please show the court this evidence. Show us the piece of evidence that proves the existence of this robe. lgbtq, I don't know.
Take that.
There was, in fact, a robe dropped and left at the crime scene tonight. A robe? Miss Kira, that robe of invisibility that you mentioned earlier wouldn't happen to be this one right here, would it?
Objection.
How ludicrous. Are you trying to tell the court that is the robe of invisibility? If it's really a robe of invisibility, then how is it that we can see it right now, dirty white spots and all? Well, she's kind of got a point there.
Oh, hey! What if the robe actually disappears when you wear it? Give it here, Nick. Watching wonder as Maya the Magnificent disappears before your very eyes.
Not again, Maya. Not again.
So,
No.
Are you amazed yet?
No, I'm just distracted by your kitty pocket.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm amazed. How totally ridiculous you look in that.
Hey, what gives? This thing must be busted or something. It didn't disappear at all.
Well, that's not a...
No. Tonight, at the bell tower, I was wearing that robe.
What? What did you say? Order. I said order. But, how is it possible? The robe did not disappear at all just now.
That's because of the white powder on it. It's usually not that dirty.
Oh, you mean these spots here? Please don't tell me.
Oh yeah! Patty totally unloaded an entire bag of flour onto those knights, remember?
I can't believe Maya just inhaled all of the flour off that. Not to mention, it was still raining when we were up there. The flour must have gotten nice and wet, so it stained the robe. Say, what if... try washing the flour off? Ah! There is a small water fountain at the edge of the square. Please go and do your washing. Head there right now and wash the robe so that we can get to the bottom of this. Quickly now. I will finish my sandwich.
Nom 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 nom.
I feel like he's an egg salad kind of guy. Oh, we actually please tell me there's a minigame.
Alright, this shouldn't be too hard. Take notes, Nick. This is how you do the laundry.
Nick's got his notepad out.
See? All you have to do is throw the robe into the water, like so. Wait, what?
It's gone. So, do you see anything, Maya?
That's just it. I don't see a thing. It's disappeared.
What? I frantically took a close look at the water in the fountain. But... the robe had actually vanished without a trace. Right there inside the fountain. Defender. What is the meaning of this? How could you have lost such a vital piece of evidence? I mean, I didn't lose it. It's at the bottom of the fountain. Your Honor, it wasn't on purpose. Trust me, I wish I knew how it happened. I can't believe it. The robe actually disappeared from sight.
I don't quite know what you're talking about. I can still see the robe just fine.
Ah!
Look, it's right here. See?
No, Miss Kira, I really don't see, because there's nothing to see!
So is that how it works? Putting the robe on makes you disappear completely from sight. But from the looks of it, only Kira is able to actually see the robe itself. It's not just me. It's all inhabitants of the Eldritch Woods. All of us can see the robe.
The Eldritch Woods.
Our village lies deep within the recesses of the forest, in a world much different from this one. That's where I live. As long as we obey the law of the land, we are allowed to live there.
I knew it. There's definitely something different about Kira compared to the rest of the townspeople here. For the time being... seeing as only the witness can see the robe, we will cover it in flour again for the sake of visibility. there's still one tiny thing bothering me. Miss Kira, your robe was found in the middle of the floor of the bell tower, the same floor where we found my client. However, you were hiding in the uppermost level of the bell tower. You testified a little while ago that you dropped your robe, but... I have to wonder, what exactly were you doing there, on that top floor? It would seem there's still much we must ask this witness. What say you, High Inquisitor Darklaw? Tis the Inquisition's duty to follow my lord's decisions on such matters. I have no objections. Very well. Witness, you are hereby ordered to continue with your testimony. Tell us what happened between your sneaking up to the top floor of the bell tower and tonight's most terrible crime.
Yes. Okay. I was waiting on the middle floor of the tower. I started to turn around, but I was too late. They attacked me from behind. There was nothing I could do. My arm was restrained, and the attacker covered my mouth. As I struggled to get away, I think I managed to pull something off of my attacker. That's when I lost consciousness. I woke up to find myself next to the bell on the top floor of the tower.
Witness, are you saying... someone attacked you while you were in the bell tower?
Yes, this is correct.
But who?
I don't know. They attacked me from behind, so I couldn't see who it was.
So you were unconscious the entire time after that?
That's why I was unable to complete my mission. But even if I hadn't been unconscious, I couldn't have done anything trapped high up in the belfry like that.
I wonder what if that weird contraption we found there was used to move Kira up into the belfry. At least I can't see any other way she could have gotten up there. You heard the witness. She was locked up in the belfry of the tower. In other words, she couldn't have had anything to do with tonight's events. Therefore, there is no need for this utterly useless interrogation.
Objection.
Not so fast! The witness also testified that someone attacked her tonight. Defender, are you implying that this attacker could have been Bazella? I cannot say for certain, Your Honor. Regardless, the defense requests we be allowed to cross-examine this witness. Request granted. Now then, Defender, you may begin your interrogation. And here's where the fun begins. See if we can coax this mysterious second witch out of hiding.
I was waiting on the middle floor of the tower. I started to turn around, but I was too late.
Hold it.
So you weren't able to catch even a glimpse of your attacker. Is that right, Miss Kira?
Yes, that's right. Not even a teeny bit. They attacked me from behind, after all.
Did I just hear correctly? It sounded like she hesitated in answering. By the way, may I ask why you turned around, Miss Kira?
What? What do you mean?
Well, it's just that you said you suddenly tried to turn around. Something must have really grabbed your attention to make you, try and turn around so suddenly.
I don't remember. I do think I heard a sound come from behind me.
You're saying that you heard something and that's what made you turn around?
Yes. But I don't have any recollection of what exactly it was.
An interesting face.
They attacked me from behind. There was nothing I could do. My arm was restrained, and the attacker covered my mouth.
Hold it.
Was the person male or female? Or are you not sure?
I don't remember much. But I do know the person easily overpowered me. I remember they grabbed my left wrist. I tried to scream, but they quickly covered my mouth before I had a chance. I desperately tried to break their hold, but it was no good.
Sounds like the attacker managed to restrict her movements from behind.
As I struggled to get away, I think I managed to pull something off of my attacker.
Hold it.
What exactly did you pull off?
I was still really dazed at the time, so I can't remember it very well, but when I flung my hand up, I felt myself grab a small, round object. I must have pulled it off without thinking. I felt whatever it was snap right off.
So from what you're saying, it sounds like this could have been something that was on your attacker's person.
I think so. I can still feel it, even now. It felt like I'd just snapped a piece of rope or something. I really wonder what that could have been. I think I would recognize the shape if I saw it.
She'd recognize the shape if she saw it.
If only we had something that could trigger her memory. Then all we have to do is present it and we'd be in business.
Gosh, Maya. Yeah, tell me about it. You know, that might not be such a bad idea, Maya.
That's when I lost consciousness. I woke up to find myself next to the bell on the top floor of the tower.
Hold it.
You say you lost consciousness.
Yes, in fact, it actually felt a lot like magic. It was the first time I had ever experienced a magic spell quite like that.
As I thought, there was magic at play here. Must I remind you? That the Great Witch Bezella can use any and all magic with a snap of her fingers. Indeed, such a spell does in fact exist. And what is it? It was our... oh, blast it, what was it called again? Spell of, what do you call that thing where you put it on the rag and shove it over their nose?
Chloro. Spell of chloro.
What? Chloroform! There we go. Spell
Yes.
of chloroform.
Yes.
I cast chloroform!
I was trying to think of a way to, like, make it into a pun like the others sort of are.
Oh, yeah.
Don't sweat it, Your Honor. Just leave it to me and my trusty old Grand Grimoire.
I wonder, could Kira's attacker have been a witch?
It really doesn't look like magic was used to knock her out, huh?
Anyway. It looks like Kira is telling the truth. Still. She's definitely avoiding making eye contact, not to mention she seems extremely hesitant. There's no doubt about it, she's trying to keep something big from getting out.
In that case, Nick, let's give it all we got and get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, it really feels like there's a lot riding on this one, Maya.
And with that, we will end this episode right here. Thank you all for joining us, and as always, please take care of yourselves and one another.
Bye-bye!